agoprama so ago kansiemu nsembre na aso ayesi nkonwa na anopai yede nsem ni nyina eba yebewura mu fie ne yaso afisem ahodo anopai ebo ba yede mu nsem ede abanyame admo china the Black Queens of Ghana ejina kono update be any film about na so eba honsem eba Endra Ghana Premier League games ahodo eko so results e told your coaches ahodo adi nkomo yede mu nsem nyina enso eba sante kodoko ekoye ene yema nkoyi o maba be drew update ho maso ye etesen honsem nyina eba ewo jumadi no so wi ado be konkofo ama so major European leagues Endra games eba so from Friday ne be pem Endra the El Clasico ewo Spain Real Madrid Kylian Mbappe once again was on target Lamine Yamal ne amfa ma FC Barcelona no lose game Xabi Alonso adi nkomo Hansi Flick Anthony bench update be ni from Manchester United on fire 3 consecutive wins under manager French Ruben Amorim sembe ni free Pep Guardiola and in Man City ekodi ncho ni nyina update ahodo efri ho eba no pai Luther King ebetenase na odi ni nyina enso e dey about this and many more and a go free summary enkopem se no wotwe ebeba ne yentena na afa go kansem nsem no yemfa ni nyina emfa edan Fakye TV so ena wani eguso a o share no on Facebook Fakye TV oba make sure say we follow like share na for comment effort on YouTube no Fakye TV oba no subscribe kama na fi waja message e dey ato breba my back in kan ni nyina enso e dey amawo anopa bedwofo ni nyina ta chi dwumade no ye dey eba head of sports ABOU DIABY eta ye chi anopa yi ensemble eba Ricardo Varas and afi so the maestro wo mu nyina eta chi made nkan dey to yes Luther King obetene nka esen conform so nsem no wodi ni nyina enso eba show no produced and directed by the executive producer Ben Nas and afi so Oko production M Sharawa Hilda ewo ho eno afi anase eno achi junior ono so ewo ho munyina ebo ma bibia konka Lord ejina camera na chimi din ede Habib Mohammed from the special one no pai me na dwumade ne mi di ho chia me na afi ya hwe ede nsem ni nyina enso ede aba boafo bebre na eta ye chi a ensem ne na no pai ye de eba Millennium Constructions ekrai mu na no pai ensem ne ye de eba ye ka ede a chi so over 15 years eni na Millennium Constructions so maba womo ebo adwuma se ubesi dan anase ufie ne kura wasi dada opesa wo hwe na o upgrade ema bibia konkan Millennium Constructions womo ena ebo ona afesu dwumade no waye ne kama o abrochire opesa wo to asase o abrochire opesa wo to fie o abrochire opesa usifia fakodan Millennium Constructions na omo embo amani nyina onsa enka ne kama emfa sika na nkonkoma wofa se de bia de bi beka cho se wofa kwa abota obaba na afe usika ne wadi Okashia emfa bibia emma the ten is a Millennium Force over 15 years experience in the game omugusu AC dan omodin sase man krofo mo to dan man krofo asembia NC huntifo ani echem boshen na yas junction ko na oni Millennium Constructions enko encoding komo say afrefra fa homatrofo a egu television set no so na fe eno omo endi enkomo maso 0244 427 4084 na oni Millennium Constructions ending come on Millennium Constructions almost say we build your dreams so ma down ma eno mu cry asa no pan sem no ye de eba ye dan ho sema aba ye ba ya pe ye rom na fa free sama eba jumadi no so Fakye TV ena wani eguso a wo hwa no pan so yasin konwa agudie mu nsem ene egu so a ye de dan wo yen hya se na fiye wura mu fa fisama hodo a yabo na no nyina emfa dan wo ne ye hya se yen hya se emfa MON-FRI Ghana mraso bedwom Parliament House na yeni enkomo Honorable Habib Idrisu ono mraso bedwani edema Tolon constituency na Parliament House ena opini no edin komo na Honorable edin komo no ena wo so Australia Ghana ban abe otia kunya so sese so wonim sa Ghana qualify enche yedi ani eba bichim Mexico US and Africa Canada in 2026 for the Mundial. Now the strategy kese we no person or to Ghana ban him said the last time I call World Cup and nasa ban we are on the world kunya so bibi kosi Brazil scandal ahodo on pese BBC bim na futo ne sei and the two ja.
We are proud of the Black Stars that we are going for another World Cup again. Mr. Speaker, we don't have enough time to talk, except that I want to draw the majority chief whip attention that 2026 World Cup in either Canada, US, or Mexico must not be a repetition of what happened in 2014. Right. That what happened in Brazil. We must, as much as possible, make sure that what happened in Brazil doesn't happen again. Mr. Speaker, I thank you. When we get more opportunity, we will discuss further. There shouldn't be any scandal in this World Cup. Yeah. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Habib Idrisu Rasheba Jeni Edema Tolon constituency one and also so in same way to you said the last time I call Mundial Brazil na NDC abine the tier kunya so sama hodo any kusi we as players crackers games more ombe boycott to say o masia baba mu bi Ghana World Cup in 2026 Australia and near maybe osa ban edigu na kwamu say be players never feel comfortable ombe kwa kosia kan normally any monyam hye abro my Ghana na ban fani nyina engu kwamu say be Jesse 2014 ebi ensign kusi bi me no ensema MP edema Tolon constituency Honorable Habib Ibrahim and I say Idrisu wono edit to dwa honsem na no pay ye de ema ewo dwere no siemfo na fe yenko yenim yegu so our national issues ne enko di ma ne honkomo kakra nyame adom ochina exactly 3:30 p.m. udwani echemo the nations Wembley Accra Sports Stadium Empire ebedwa eno Alcon qualifies eguso ekosese no last week no Ghana yen Black Queens ne de omani kiremu Egypt ekodi nkodi economy ensa Egypt former ba wana ntimi ante return encounter na baso Accra Sports Stadium do ochina na de ten sabobo one di ade Chantal boy Hloka for the first time since joining the Queens ono omo year adwuna fein wo bo the first game Ghana J system or Ghana SARS so girl ne de nsema to ya o se Ghana fo nyina wo to nsa fremo mumpiem wa Accra Sports Stadium na mo maternity nsem say na Chantal boy Hloka edit to ja.
Hey guys, Chantal Boy here. We have a game on the 28th versus Egypt at the Accra Sports Stadium. I'm looking forward to seeing as many faces as possible in the crowd. I'm excited to perform my first home game in front of all of you. I'm looking forward to it, so I hope to see you all there. See you soon.
Chantal Boy Clocker, a player at the Black Queens of Ghana, and also so do we to just a Ghana for you know, Fremo. Namia don't watch now, Ometai, or Machi Sabian, Kunim Dino. Ebetimi akoyi the Black Queens of Ghana. Ye the Queens in common Shannon so we will be over the weekend who follow sports now if you follow updates in the echo so obeti be brace maba one 2 training sections ni nyina ama boycott and ya dia amakwa training adan almost say ye de omoka eka na Ghana ban edoma na no de ya no madu mu nchiremu Ivory Coast ekobo Alcon the ten say we in Ghana 10 abepem na me no eka say bonus ahodo awasa aban through the GFA etua edema maba one okeka ni nyina buma player bia aban edeka $9,500 nya de yetua edema girls ne say amako Egypt akose 3-0 return encounter ne kinako ni aman yo musika omunnim mbra sika na omunsa ebetimi aka nti oma boycott 2 training sessions until sa aban no omobetena se efere no omobetena se atu omusika edema omo omonye omadwen se training no ombekwa akoye na de tennis ndra the Ghana Football Association President who ran the Ket Adun Simon Okreku and Wachi Professional Football Association PFA in Penny for Ahodoa. Omoka Tony Bafo and entourage no Eko Kushia Maba and no Edidin Comosebe and Common Chelsea no Munjin Tum Kobo match no Muya and Amubi Ombetubiano Ometu Amaba one Omunsako Musika meeting Eco Premier no girls Nessa Alata Mwemwe Nyadi Ombetia say na Kensi no Makwakus intendra numerate training no Omanko Enwachi ana na Jonentia yensa kan say Honorable Kofi Idi Adams wono obi asese no oba Ghana Sports and Recreation wona da no wo hwama gudiemu nsemane makoi endro anajo ono nso kokohia maba wa na ne omkodi nkomo say ombesre adwobre maba wa nko na afi omo nkoye training na omo make sure say match na eba so cha no be ana na omo si akan enso e de ama oman Ghana na nkomo a ye tete ne de efiri mu eba ne say girls ne say minister be hia omo no ensem bi a honorable Kofi Idi Adams akade a kire omo no ase omo bufuo we unconfirmed report but intelligence aya piki ene nkomo a ye di omo ni say honorable no omo ko share di nkomo so omo soro omo bo no omo nkobo aban betua sika ne de amom na girls ne busa say da ben de na sika ne eba honorable so ontime nkase nde anaso ochina ene omo sika ne ebetima ba nemom so omo hwe na ball no sika na ama na omo nkonko ba de ya tete ne say honorable ka kire omo say omo nkonko ball no sika na ama omo njai the worst ebetima si ni say FIFA ebe ba ne Ghana for 2 years say Ghana ma ne mo mu nsi akan na Andrew says 2 years ne nso no na oman na produce maba wa omo Ghana at heart a ombetimi si akan de amaye without demanding for money yes sa asem no e transpire e wo meeting as eno ye ake allegedly the yatenese girls no omo bu afu say ne Monday is a bibi ansi anwumre mandatory training na say ba so Accra Sports Stadium no omo nkoye na me ad mo china game no omo nsi ase nkobo omo boycott and the consequences be ebe bia no eno so emfru embra no update ayetin e dey free the black queens of Ghana omo enso so ya honsem no ye dey ye ne gusu de akire monitor enkopem say yembra awia no na update bi o ho bia no ya san ama wo saka enso e wo juwe no see emfri honorable Kofi Adams and afi ma no wo ma so na afi yemfe ni nchemu Ghana yem Premier League no this is our own yen cherish na bibia enkonkan over the weekend games ahodo a eno so eba so no yemfa honsem emfa ntu anim match day 7 Doma Aduana Stars etenafi omo to atena ne baako Dreams FC anti Nations FC ebo entena me yesa Emma Techiman 11 Wonders etimu you know Young Apostle Sandra ewo wenchi omni Brickum Chelsea awie 1-1 draw any told Karela United etenafi ewo Tamale eton tena ne you know Bechem United womo enso antimati FC Summertest 1996 our Summoner Boy eshem you know Ahoho United woman antimati the Continental Club Masters phobia never say die until the bones are rotten. Accra how to folk etenafi shame you know bibi any Gold Stars enso etimete kan bi you know the tennis house eto atenedi kan Gold Stars ebete share second goal and wachi answer how to folk eba bete kano 2-2 draw any PM Shannon SM media to atena ba ko Swedo All Blacks woman so entimi anta Santoro ko ni vision game no ya postpone because Eco Africa into game no and no into live on your television how to folk Gold Stars highlights no any kusua etua egu the tennis Benjamin sorry after keeping 5 consecutive clean sheets in Ghana Premier League Nandra o concede 2 goals and Yaman Koye and Farmer Club and the team at the Accra how to folk and no aid the free eba and one sem no yede Emma juwe no na yending come after some matches ni told you know coaches ahodo adim come o kan sem the Emma call so omu team ewi ni omo ball draw omo lose here omu nyina adim come yen say sem free match when you go so o hwe e screens no so how to folk tena fie 2-2 draw and they told you after the game Masoud Didi Dramani head coach Emma Accra how to folk and some say and a coach Masoud Didi Dramani what he told you after the game.
I think no, we definitely should have won the game. You know, hands down. First 15 minutes we should have we created some very decent opportunity chances, but I think still we need to improve on our decision making in the final third to pick out the right options at a very decisive moment. And then we have always known that they will be very dangerous in terms of their transitional play. All the 2 goals were from transitional play. When we lost our balance, it's when they capitalized on, and also we also have some injuries, which also was a factor for us to change something when we needed to change at that time.
Head coach Edema Accra how to folk Masoud Didi Dramani and Ediwe Etu just said Ojidi is a first 15 minutes no say komu wi adwuma no nemo moment me antiki omo chances Gold Stars ABOU transitional play omo dinya goals they are going back to the drawing board corrections ahodo so omo ko sebe ya matches ahodo aka omo anim no enkonim die betimi akọ Ediama Accra how to folk no ensema Masoud Didi Dramani edi two the opposition coach na namankwa interim coach Edema bibieni Gold Stars so obone mrante na baso e wo draw no omo kunya wa Accra
do that. Our boys are now picking very well, and we know we are going to do well in this game. So no wonder they did well. Okay, yeah, we know that second half we changed the strategy, and then we know we can break them when we get the ball. The counter break will be very well for us, and that is why we employ. We know that they are weak in countering, and then we just take our opportunity from there.
Eno interim coach Edema Bibieni Go Stars na mankwa ena edi tu dwa se omo hwe how to folk team ehun se o break omo on counter ubetimi anya goals eno na omo ye ya perfectly omo team enya asa 2 goals into abon nkwada na baso modern bandra Accra Sports Stadium omo dan na di Samuel Atakumi captain de ma Bibieni Go Stars inform Samuel Atakumi onya goal no bi Edema Go Stars after the game no odi nkomo se goals no share ye no amo rehearse training grounds on a barima ba onim se barima football no okwa obeka table na banti di ohia no so running behind spaces no nya connection in some say and Samuel Atakumi and so the two after the game
we need a good game game plan ni nyina kan ho my game plan ntino so first half no ma hu ye well so second half no be hu more my boy put into a dressing room no the coach catch na be in second half team work get any training grounds so they runs na more wide no say me cutting I'm co finishing team hu ya na say training grounds there a brilliant strike mama say cut back minimum say definitely no be cut time back come na practice sanu ma we na definitely do na say be cut back no say me share chirima na me cutting we need
skipper Edema Bibieni Goal Stars Samuel Atakumi the inform striker and I didn't come away and so to you after the game at home some near the MON Jumedun same free cry not yen too fine and for any and chumu and so takwa and yama koye Edema Mediama Sporting Club ye game no not Mediama Dinkunima Kabakwa All Blacks and Timianti coach Ibrahim Tanko Anyas Edin Komo after the game say and Ibrahim Tanko Eden in 72 ja.
A really tough game and I must admit it is the worst first half we play since I've been here, but I think it's part of football and the most important thing is to have the 3 points at the end and this is what we've done. So I think even though it was really hard, but I congratulate the boys for fighting to get the 3 points.
Eno sama head coach Edema Mediama Sporting Club Ibrahim Tanko Anyas editu just say amosha se na niema bit jidri no one ne mrante no edi nkoma they came back stronger no and a boaman kunimdie no omonsa enso etime ekana Abdul Salam player Edema Mediama Sporting Club after the victory one also the nkobo we ejaye
match ne dey tough match amama match pa but say slogan it never give up and give up.
Yeah,
it's been a win. Actually, I'm match. You know, you be from your mistakes. Now you're happy game.
You be from your mistakes. Now you're happy game. Abdul Salam, a player at the Mediama Sporting Club, and then come away AJ after the game. You didn't some and so Edan Ojwedon so still Fakye TV and Augusto Fakye TV on Facebook, Fakye TV on YouTube. Subscribe that fee. Yanko and Bibia and Konka Mediama Sporting Club. You do among common after the game. Andra, mo dressing room, locker room bonus na hit your account. Alert and buy any players need you when he say and a course or Mediama or dressing room. Eti uduani chemo Mediama Sporting Club saying na Nigeria and also course wa honsem no ye de edan Ojwedun siem free takwa na ye free ni ensin emechiremu enso ewo mane mu doma na ye nkọ ne ye course over the weekend doma Aduana Stars still and ye ma ekoye edema Aduana Stars team Chioba Aristika head coach edema doma Aduana Stars after 1-0 win over Dreams FC Chioba edin komo we ejai.
Dreams is one good team, but I have two differences. The first 45 minutes, the player is little afraid from not lose the game, and is not give the too much problem from the opponent. After I will change little tactic. I know have the problem. I know have the connection middle to attack. I put the CDB inside, and our team starting play and put the pressure from the opponent.
Chioba Aristika, head coach at the Doma based Aduana Stars Football Club, and out so in some way, AJ say dreams for ever more match. Pa, Nemo one and Rantano, Omokan Yamasi, and at a point in time, not transition and Yamanfa, Nemo boys need instruction, Epijo Momadibuma 1-0 no, and your results are non competent. Nemo 3 points, the most important in our winning game now. Wabo players now, so Chioba Aristika, and the San Common, and also AJ Wilfred Dorman. Miankasa Madam for Wilfred Dorman, head coach Edema Dreams FC. Season with Upe coach Bakwa pressure. I want to show Wilfred Dorman, Ekasa coaches no Odin come on after the defeat.
Well, it's very, very difficult to take it. I mean, a bitter pill to swallow, so to speak. But a commendable performance from my last. I mean, from the first half, we kept the mid block and we got them with quick transition. But our last balls, you know, in the final third, that killer instinct was not there. Then during the break, we did one or two adjustments. We kept the same shape, the same discipline, playing from zone 2 into zone 3. Okay, Adriana also came into the game. They had one or two pockets of chances. In fact, they hit the post, but we kept our belief. Well,
tactical Wilfred Dorman, head coach Edema Dreams FC, and out is all church and Yama Ankwe or Doman, Emma team Dreams FC in Kuko Edema Nemo Mombeko Fee, normal prepare Sabia, other games I can do many more results never call at the Yen Funa Fee, young Queen, still our GPL nominating Commodore. MON-FRI N2M said NASCO man of the match open MVP Sahodua over the weekend. 7 league centers near record here. Udu Enichum Heart of Lions gamer. Omudi Nkwenim over Baseke Holy Stars no Michael Epson. Asia can Edema Kwando Heart of Lions here no na ono and Yabona Basu player and modern boy Eso and Adriana Stars Eddie Nkwenim over Dreams FC. Alas Boachia Gumba MVP no Echo Edema ono na fe Mediama Sporting Club etinafie e winning over Swedro All Blacks and Calvin and Kroman. MC player Edema Mediama Sporting Club on also MVP no a team called Kama Edema no Uramu Enso Karela United ewo Aliu Mahama Stadium Abdurrahman Yahya on also enya MVP was our game no Samata Stanafi Isaac Alfo the top boy Isaac Alfo Enso enya MVP in that game na fi Emmanuel no ebo 2 goals Endra Emma Nations FC on also wie no aje MVP Eddie Asene Samuel Atakumi Madini Hong Kong dia Trendra Penny Kwasha nkran home and modern boy or done the Gold Stars player no and so a winning MVP na for Richmond in Siakoka for team and the other young apostles any become Chelsea no you no also ultimate left MVP na near nyina eko ye Ediaman after match day 7 league table no yen room na for yen City City Mediama Sporting Club Eddie can 16 points one more plus of 8 goals Eddie can Doma Adriana Stars to you know 15 points and no actually Pando Heart of Lions to me yes 14 points. Bibiani Gold Stars etoso 9 13 points. Samatas 1996 etoso num 13 points. In Sia Accra Heart of Folk team now. So 13 points. Karela United etoso so Accra 12 points. Young Apostles have etoso working. Omukuta 11 points. As Santiago about 4 games into 3 games. So bebo omutoso mako kono Accra 8 points plus of 3 goals. Na fe do know Ho United wabon 7 games scenario cry 8 points minus 1 Vision FC toso Dubakon amusu cry 8 minus 1 and afi Nations FC etoso edumie no mo 8 minus 2 Swedro All Blacks etoso edumie nsan omu cry 6 points minus 1 and afi Pechem United etoso eduna omu 5 minus 3 Brekum Chelsea etoso edunum omu 5 minus 5 na afi relegation zone no Dreams FC toso edunsia Omo Embana Mako 9 minus of 3 goals at 11 wonders etoso edunson omo 2 points minus 7 and afi Baseke Holy Stars etwa omo 2 points minus of 9 goals and no Ghana Premier League no after match day 7 league table hunsem and ye dey man yen room ye di GPL come on funks ne din come kakra nra ewa Accra Sports Stadium Heart of Folk airborne draw ni wie no Gold Star supporter bakon edin come chirichem say new coach a all here chire na na man kwa buy no and Yama Kakra no wire team no economy yentie nsem no
ball no dey say the siko no this time no ye for once no ekoyi kakra as a coach no said that first coach no say you know you know until I said ba ba no me say nyame adom nyame die chi kakra me say performance ne ye bon pa say e we ko ye ni we defense ball no dey say the siko no
Eno smart bibi any Gold Star supporter ba ko opim wa Accra Sports Stadium no so dey to you after the game and obam rant na bas na sa match na ho no how to folk supporter oba ba ko so be din come na so wate so mo pon match no kofo bi bu afu house fans ni bi ADD David opon frane atem and was na mo say be member mo yes ade no we bemba de bia na no yire koda omode ebo na timi so ani atopane de bia na timi bu e ma yire bo abas eto da ebe koyo ni eti ababa wa na simo di to dwa
apart from onye player or a player what you play a talent as a coach no onye free ball ni one answer there de bia mo kan de bia na mo yire kwa ya mo de why ya be man de bia na watopa so ani e de bia na watopa so ani it is that crop and ni pana mexi and no just for beja na di natem na wo di na tem asa akosia ni pakro na wo say di na tem wona na esre ade asa ni o mo nti asa mo kwati o team na mo kope players e fo ngum ade de bia na wo oyere nkwa be ode who the same person na de bia na atopa be ko e be so oyere ni ala enye de bia na ni pakro na atopa be so na oyere ni de bi o ho abekoyo oba bia ka senti awo oba ka senti ai
enye de bia na oyere nkwan ebe ode na be ma so enye de bia na atopa ebe so oyere ni etoda obekoyo na gewe misia na megusa na sem yo na yesen na eso ani so a ekosai de ose munya abutre how to folk supporters are muye didi se ne man koye mo nto bo asen na David MON-FRI ne obese ababa good na oye adwuma na e de ama the Rainbow Boys how to folk aso ye over the weekend Saturday no NCC National Chapters Committee elections no about near to abani wi and chairman Abdallah Yusuf and yakwa koto aba e de ama ne se omra no meso cd opinion and de Elvis Hesi Heyman na how to folk NCC no omaye penipa obeda no no opinion no edin enkonim no say and na victory no omo agi omani MON-FRI eno dear call so bra how to folk NCC na supporters no wo mokoko to o ma ba opinion de Abdallah Yusuf and say yato abade amana enkonim dia ene de as chairman tia sante kodakode na chairman Solomon Fosuwari how to folk omo so mo de na opinion na down screen no so a o chairman Abdallah Yusuf on na enkonim dia ko e de amana opinion ni di enkonim no de nsam kakra to just say ene o kan ereche how to folk abusuaku no
all out and fight. Let us fight with the spirit of Accra House of Folk, and victory shall be ours. I will thank each and everyone here. I thank everybody.
Yeah, with the spirit of how to folk, and no air never say that until the bones are rotten. Now, Omoyanisa and Kunimge Ebeyo Modiano, a newly elected chairman for how to folk, NCC Abdallah Yusuf. And this song come on also to your home no ye de etan wo chorus na andra BBC ye nations FCC akan ye we game na nations din kunim after the game just about 20 minutes any who say nations FC officially are content and kese no so omodi we akwakoto say announcement nation FC have mutually parted ways with both head coach Kasim Okansi Mengel and assistant coach Johnson Smith. We thank them for their services to the club. The club will not make any further comment. And Tinations for say Omaja Omu coach is nekwan already the Kasim Okansi Mengel and assistant coach Johnson Smith Omaja Omu kwan Omu no Omu ntonko so nya adwuma biem na club no enka bibia mfamfa ho biem asem ni nyina ni tenteni ni tiawa asi omapam omo kona afi omakwa akopa adwuma foforo nations enche and the community baba na afi new coaches are and as a new coach omba appointing no ono so aba beto so na metete nsembi na nsen ya nations na PRO resign without any explanation. They say omo bepam coaches team na nkasa ne man koyi but nas metete nsembi ya say ansha Stephen Frimpong man so mayanga na anu ya no de adwuma no and I say bibi any go stars for age na kwan metete say mayanga bia no ordinary akire mu ewo nations FC no akwakoye adwuma no amanfo so say still already the other maso kunadu so available system no prosper ogum omunyina available in the market but coach Martin di from Andrew Nyumre no eba no Stephen Frimpong man so mayanga ono na Martin nsema honsem no ye de edan ojuere no se brana so Luther King eba enkonfo man so nsem eba beto so dem nemo mamen kan tro se oye marketer na open adwuma aye we adwuma radio and TV as a marketer na open adwuma ya konya kese bi aba e ama reputable media house bi per marketers and o ma ya adwuma so ye oba so ye bema bra na onfa usivi no embra na ono mo enkonko ye adwuma fa usivi no efa mail a me de etudwa e ama yi kobij@gmail.com kobij QOUBIJAY kobij@gmail.com so ye marketer na ubetimi enzo any a reputable media house aye adwuma for receive no efa fasa mail no and answer obefra ma through 0266 303733 0266 303733 and also 0244 602667 ofra empinifo befa na amono wadi nkomo na afia se marketer no wako na onisa reputable media house no enso akwakoye adwuma ebre na nya so yebe konkofo ama so na afi amana ne nsem ne mu ode Luther King any akwakodin nkomo. Commander, good morning.
Good morning, bra. Naboko there.
I'm here to make you say bibia e fa fie boko.
What's you that damn?
Say can I do for you try
to days of Bastard Fair.
Of course.
About to be from
of course.
Uromo voice or the
yes, voice and then Storm FM, Moonlight, and then back to Ash FM, to Precise, and then
I was watching the power. One anti-crossing.
So, the other country, the woman.
Oh, sir.
Africa, the Kokuso in Libya.
Oh, that may feel.
Now, we can look away.
Oh, Yamiadum, now fire, Kofi and Rakusho lady.
Wow.
I'm take what no lady in Chamia Bushian.
Yes, he said, I'm already back.
You be fan Sabbath. What a compare now, dear, to say, Yamina, and Mamma made that from Menanaso and the woman Antiapo, but Yamina.
I had it.
It would be a demo about Basia Bakua. Yeah, difficult. Menquanti, Obano, Aquaque, Metri Bamibia, by Yaminehene. Yamason and Kabu Diaby home. Season a dream on Oyana, where done.
Ariana Dawson. I'm made the film. I am easy, but
Varas, so Cramate
who's in your feet.
Not day.
System they are
young Fabusian to Chania Brefi, Mosa, a boom fan of Varas.
Serious. I mean, so be I will be all here no paya or Yarda in personal. A radina and coupon say, Omana Yarisa, no, and can't be Anna, Ubian now. So, when you're going to hear matches, need Arsenal for League, there's a match.
Yes, maybe yes,
Man City to me,
yes, some of my pressure.
When you force the
yes,
Musu Manchester United.
United 3 games in a row.
The Musu Manchester United.
Yes, you didn't throw behind us. A classic on a
yes. La Miyama,
Edra didn't have VAR, no, the Ananka.
Come on,
but Madrid, your pass on to
that is the problem.
Because Enrapa, oh.
No, but you ever bought about Carraris Nabaso. Hey, Massa, you know Mendes, man, and draw ye. At a point, I mean, over 8 to settle and
21 times. And Yama Sebo.
Oh, I see.
21 times.
I'm saying true ball, now give me a back up. No assist.
No one stories out, but before the game, obey a post to be Okoyan haircut. And I say for a big crossing mass 70. Amaya performance in a buffer.
Who are papa so they are
papa neighbor. So papa so kitchen all cookie. Until the banner on the pitch. Na Enra and Tokano na no dey.
Follow waka.
Me dey classic be sha. Se mama titamas. Mate me enka chane mum na no pai. Na yamama che mame owrama La Liga. Yamfa results out to Emramo. Na otwe major European leagues no. Etimi pass no Ramos Spain na. On La Liga the big game. And we are the biggest club fixture. A team toka. Ewo Bernabeu na Real Madrid. Aswe to boy against Barcelona. Na ebana we na team feno Madrid the home team. Achi Barcelona at my bonnet a camionua. I'm a bassa take a mupako. Na Dwadian Shasia. And by 12 minutes. Me patron Bapi at 2 at Nedicam. Now so Omu offside. Before then. Not pepa sincretin, not penalty aba, Nansu Via Daruma, or Omomio set Lamin Jama, Echo Butu Mpacho, where Vini Junior, Echo Butu by near friend Lamin Jama, and to penalty VAR over 10 a.m. Omanje, Nemo Mbappe, Asuenya Bakubia and drop a deno, and some severe sub by an offside, Nanuan Swam Bappe, Esa Pena, the official goal, Emani Bear 1-0.
Anchana Femi Lopez akodania equalizer Edma Barcelona onya equalizer na Barca pa game no na second Jude Bellingham Jude Mujata kodano me patronya the winning goal Etima Madro such a goal Emia Saru go offside enu aden sempine si me don sempino ebrel na me patro mame so far La Liga table no na yenya djuma kakama so far Roma Real Madrid at the 5 club points and the ADL table no mo didasro Roma so far Madrid 27 points Barcelona 22 points Chelsea 5 club points and a Barca omo ne Madrid in term enu edeba na me patro mame Mbappe and your VAR Mbappe goal na me patro 5 match no mame na me mfa emamom ni nyina se no mo se enye VAR na nka eno Mbappe opaya adwuma pa na Mbappe nya penalty say no eno ena daso no me patro ade obi se da bi eno VAR enya call no wrong say de we do Paul Kubasi na Mbappe pa say da bi masa na atene offside mame under angle no na yansa he Tama, me patron Jude Bellingham, and the pass in it to no. So check it and gun pa. Na some Mbappe, and ya just a white offside. Na a VR SC Madrid, Roma Madrid TV, me patron Fanon paying for the image, no. Quota Madrid TV, so no. Almost we were in a grand time. Now we have here Tabas, the Tampa Madrid, a Bala Liga, Ebeli do with 5 points. A miracle pa and such a name. Any yami and a papa, where I had there, Mutina, Ninan Sandra VAR, a Juma Papa, a Bina no VAR Jumaya, a two Babina, a bad decisions. A princess this particular season. VAR, a Juma Power Matmayano, Nasano, our game back home, and was second minute, and a penalty cancellation by him, and via determine a 7 junior foul, Lamini Chama, and watch 12 minutes Mbappe, and you go over 10 a.m. Answer, Mbappe, penalty, cook passes in it, as was a Madrid TV, and one good sweat of cotton and soa, almost 2 beam, I say, hey, in some penis here, now almost say, oh, track game out to him, I say, Toja, now, oh, track and can I get a time. Not tell bastard way, not Madrid league table. But at 5 points to Barcelona, a miracle pa. And no my former referee, Fanny mentioned to Sumame, and you're paying my Tola horse, or not so at the Biabam, was a challenger, Danny Cavaya, Aquaya Etienne. Ayo boy na ye fa Ronald Arroyo was this a classico and a penalty was it perhaps if this wasn't a classico this would have been a called a penalty and no I am Sema Mateo Lahoz former Spanish referee actually to us away and a classico and a game bianca penalty and to referee me patra fana air soto grado or Giananca Buanipia as when twins here now Mammy Pedri for the first time Pedri as at the red card Binsida or imagine now Sanu then Pedri me patro me career woni red card down as one Pedri akwa the red card Obakaya enwa one Vini Junior the only one no pet me stop Vini Junior the rotundata point just what treat the shirt on as at the Banachi no Emma Pedri ekonya red card be pipone as at to Barcelona in career woni red card da eno e de pa mi jamon na me patro boya your friend Lunin goalkeeper Madrid eno agam ni ba na wi ensem na ba ono esu ekoye we suspended okodi aya card yi ni efrimon eno agam ni ba na so torchlight and tokwa wodwa esi na goalkeeper Lunin omuchi ni frenyo ono kwa ya Desemadu next game ni Valencia goalkeeper no we suspended eno achiutwa ebisa Alejandro Party ebisa Femi Lopez utwa Edam Militao utwa Rodrigo and Vini Junior omo the yellow card aso chira ma Brandon Tokwa no aso ekos for dugout to enu ede ba ye jama na me patro do the classico and some out one eba na me patro and some out mame and summer to drum be after the final whistle na unya video ni timamia abra referee bona pense game na bana the reaction from the Real Madrid our banabao me patro say ene sita yanko na yente abra the final whistle eba our banabao.
Ovación del Bernabéu a su equipo por el esfuerzo, por las ocasiones sobre todo del primer tiempo y por esa imagen que estáis viendo, la de un equipo.
Desde la cámara de Movistar Plus situada a pie de campo. En el banquillo, tensión, todo preparado para saltar cuando pitara Sotogrado y a partir de aquí, aparte de la alegría, se desató la polémica que ahora veremos.
Se jugaba mucho el Madrid porque recordemos que perdió todos los clásicos del curso pasado, como decíamos, y hasta ahora, en las citas importantes que había tenido el equipo de Xabi Alonso, había perdido.
Na me pacho and some outdoor aso eba na me pacho mame uko ropena e friend Fransoto uko espena reference no na panyine na no agam me pa na we na santo photo chain no na abrana video no oko enom de camera dina china panyin Fransoto we reference for panyina na ebuza so panyine na referee me pacho ogina game no o referee performance say was say bibia no excellent bibia kama me Tonya video no mama apra Fransoto refu for panyin okono na incentive for the camera ni tinachi and wo mu buso panyin popropo so panyin wadaruma ka bibi kire refu na wo gina game no na etesai na opani say I believe the referees of Mpacho game no omu make the right call no dawa ye jejamu ebejamu adiamamo no owrama Mpacho no na dasoa ye jejamu breaking it down aso adama no ensempina eba na me patro enu achi no ensema wodo ba ma mfini junior abra me patro ye na film na ono so reaction awote ema Alonso na adesa adwenpa na abra point e film no satam oche me na muyima film no enu anasa performance ye by them Uramana Alonso bisa by defensively na esenoma enshadamfa na was do be ba no be increase defensive effectiveness na be aso ya kama entino wate Rodrigo entino bama be aso ya kama entino abra omuyi Vini Junior entino film no abra wo film no was me Mr. Me Alonso me not me patro o banu okasa I will leave this team me free team we wonko me Jai Madrid the bia me na mo sacrifice me ya die and so name and no ba me boy me ya de bia mo pay me Mbappe and no dem patro na adjuman obopa and no Alonso kata calm down not me patro after the game you pusa Alonso na when the message in his speech Alonso dia tuja was see you know adesa one in the back as privately I'm a bia sweat my kama no I am Sam Alonso you pusa say video na wadwa the bofo was say no oja positive guess as me our pitch no so na just no omupeti hu nkomo aso okukwam I'm a bia kama me la mi shama papa the image na bra na me patro onu odiane na ostumi adiane live and la mi yama papa Nazrawi e de babon tipa tuga ni nyina ensa was say I cook them here my son cooks them there or no aduane wo kuku eye madu for fie e wo kitchen na ne bano eso epekuki wo mo eso e wo banabana nso no ne bano wo zupe papa ankwe sade ne yepe na enura me patro la mi jama urama before classico ukọ ne controversial story IG page what no ma pin akoto ho o my ne jama IG poster enkrofo be ho eso ko postu be ne papa be kika ne nsem enu achino jama kwaye ne haircut for classico mami before the classico jama kwatra omuye ni tino no nice one day ni na no prepare enu achi no sa akwasre twatwetwe madrid from one ibai lanos asu ekosia adamado for omu ya kromfo ompe wia ompesia complain amansem pina panra one shoko 0 goal 0 assist 0 shot on target lost possession and what 21 times and Lami Jama essay ball and no edge ever not me part of Vini Junior my only Pedri and during the game not Vini Junior and Pedri didn't come up out not almost say oh mommy Vini Junior video no during the game one Pedri not me part one Yama na Esrequa and no Vini Junior and Jama during the game omuna essay no omu dim komo na chasanoma pi NSC ya na bedroom baby nkwadawe pa man yefe na mami after the game and you Vini Lami Jama na opeyama bono o pacho omu ija normal during the game and yefe during the game na after the game na ntokwa no eso no oden na edru baby na Vini Junior catch the Pedri esa masa referee Pedri ya captain oni akwanya eso petma ba abe protest oni akwanya eso petma baby enu na Vini Junior sama no catch referee on Pedri aye chama breaking it down eso adama oduma je no so na mame mpacho Dani cover na no oni Rafinha ntokwa no so eno oden enu Rafinha eka team no buy no wapra omnya Brazilians eso no Vini Junior enu Rafinha so the bomo ana anu oden na Dani Kabaya eso ntokwa no wone boy ne fe no Lami Jama obeka ya Saturday me the two anim say obra fe no Dani Kabaya eja to say after the game oba confront no ampa video ne ba na mami video ne antwa ne kama enra after the game resana ba na we ya na akokwa ne nchen na okokeka na adwene ho na Jama catch o mo say we ye bemma shamota na no Jama catch madu plus na koto aso ntia samasa we just say ti we ye bemma na wo bosu mi nkra wanya bi Jama so ye bemma wo de shamota na nchen Young Jesse no and a Kamavinga cooling it down. As to President Frankie Young at the statement about concerning say issue no. Now Frankie Young image no what the Tosran Korea statement now was a dear Danny Kaba yeah wanya there was simple your teammate to Spain. Next team camper, not when you can be here. As a crowd was just 18 years, and camper friend privately. Not Kanya Kodana team come out, not Kamoche, no Piaswaya Kama, and no at their Baye Chechamon, as at the Madrid celebration, and also not annual day, no Piaswaya Kamayanya, at the celebration amount, Amo said the Noma, as acquire Chechama break, Mammy Jude Bellingham, the IG post, was it talk is cheap. And no akutia no body amahwan was it talk is cheap and no and what Japan no na Lami Jama so and some de akwetwa na mami Vini Junior video no the message na what Madrid supporters as I said the bibia ya kama ya winning a message to all Madridistas and no any video na ba was especially those who came to Bernabeu and supported us passionately. This is how the Clasico is. There are many things happening on and off the pitch. And no and some not bra. Bassa team bass in econo. Na nkrofo routine bass no. Routine bass in ba. Abra efisi no mu diatem. Puta. Na sa word in sebe. A prostitute. Entina se bassa for some mama no. And I am for the show for. Kika pi di chira wo ma. Na mama Mbappe so ka no. After the game Mbappe say supporters no akwa surrounding Mbappe omo eltwa Mbappe Mbappe nie ne kan ni omo twa wanhia opon se Rudiger betwam akọ Dani Ceballos omo nyina so ebae ebehema bia kama no Dani Ceballos opon game number 200 etima Madrid form no so ya presentation aso etima no ema bia so etim aye kama no ede baye chechamo na ya breaking it down tama yemram ma Premier League results na yenya juma kakra Premier League no eso emfama enkrofo ni nyanse okro Premier League ma results etotwa unano Saturday Chelsea eso etina fie elusu game no na ano de Abra Sunderland Chelsea bomb 8-1 no Alejandro Garnacho eto atedi kan amwa Abra Manchester United team my friend Brighton bomb 4-2 United ababa enu echi Urama United de no daswa na bibia so kama no Chelsea na bibia so enya kama no de ba na enu echi no me pacho Urama Brentford eso etina echi che wini aya 3-2 tia Liverpool na Liverpool dia na sinie Opa Dango Watara etimi aboa to atene dikai Edma Brentford mamu to so wini 3-2 Edma Timam ni din ede me pacho Brentford etia Liverpool Arsenal Berachi eze akwacho no nkasa no Timo Frimu pae Crystal Palace Emma Arsenal shom 1-0 Emma biaso etimi eye kama enu achu Roma Aston Villa aso echi Manchester City etimi bomo enka baako a omuso antimante enu ye Matikas ene shesa go ne edma Aston Villa ena Roma Tottenham ekwa Everton record no ekwa bomo eye 3-0 enu results enu so tiama ye jama breaking it down na ya touching it down aso edama mo ensem pinaba na after Tottenham game no so far me pacho team my friend Everton omo record omo new stadium eno so say Uramo Hill Dickinson Stadium na Everton omo ye unbeaten aso enu Tottenham abesesa record no opeka Everton etwa Brighton 2-0 enu 24th August of Premier League no Everton che Mansfield bom 2-0 27 targets na League Cup second round Everton Aston Villa 0-0 13th September omo West Ham 1-1 29th September omo Crystal Palace bom 2-1 5th October enu Tottenham apecho omo asha omo na opayini Thomas Frank Tottenham boss wono ekasaye after the game na yentesma Thomas Frank edituga.
That I think is a big I think there's probably a few teams ahead of us. I think it's fair to say that. I'm only thinking of one game at a time, and let's see where we are in April.
Eno ensama na niache na boy na eno bogos dem no eno pana paso na mame corner record eso Premier League no so far unim say good time esa say back corner sa on ba attack na Premier League so far 19% of goals are PM no ni na from corners ba so far 241 goals and PM Premier League season we mo 45 goals corner na ediba eno ede ba na Arsenal Uraman patch so far goal score Premier League no and that's for Arsenal 11 and from set pieces and etimi na Arsenal set pieces goes through breaking it down me pacho corner 7 and open play 5 and a free kick say 2 na penalties so 2 and no at there by jamo na Mikel Arteta so far one in Arsenal team no my bomb what a clean sheet October bosumi no team Benwa watch Arsenal winning matches now ball as we enter Arsenal Tottenham. So far Arsenal next 3 games on Burnley, Sunderland and Tottenham. Just Arsenal boy Juma Papa Arsenal about 385 minutes without conceding. Now Ramo Premier League table na me patro me yanhwa kakra. They say Arsenal and the Premier League table no omo edasro na se no ma eye kama eso edma Arsenal na me patro ohwe Arsenal dia na so far ma me Arsenal dia no where you say open play that set pieces and Man City and Dasso say a Premier League boy say Arsenal and your free kicks and your corner goals omunya and Arsenal dabe 5th position and Man City and Dasso na ultra overall the Premier League table no Arsenal Dasso with 22 points a Bournemouth at the second with 18 points and a Tottenham that third with 17 points Sunderland at the 4th with 17 points Man City at the 5th with 16 Man United at the 6th with 15 now Chelsea at that me patron 9th position with 14 points and no at the tower ye checham eso edamame now mami Ruben Amorim Nin sama Amorim at that about so far 3 games so my winning any games are ABOU United.
More confident. I think the best game that we did this season was against Arsenal. Was the first one, but then when you are a little bit more confident, when you have a different spirit, sometimes you have a little bit luck in certain moments of the game that help you to win games. Is that what I'm?
Now Pep Guardiola eswa kasa after omulusu to Aston Villa. Now Pep still team no enwuye.
National break, it was 14 in the table. It was not 7, 8 or 9 points. 6 or 7 points in front. So, listen, our job is not to see towards the table. If they win all the games, and they win the Premier League, congratulate them. So we can do. But I had to feel that the team is alive, the team is good.
Na Moses Caicedo na Enzo Maresca akasa from her was Moses Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez and Joao Pedro omuntimye training every day some momenta omwemu.
The injury a problem. Mo is exactly the same, Enzo is exactly the same. We have 4 or 5 players that unfortunately because of some problems they cannot work every day and they try to make the effort to play.
Na anaslot so akasa was still Liverpool omunyanya the answer no and say
I've said this many times already that teams have a certain playing style against us, which is a very good strategy to play, and we haven't found that answer yet, and that every time going 1-0 down doesn't really help as well. After
na mami Mikel Arteta so ekasa about so far match winning goal na ese Crystal Palace. Na Arteta me patronya Arteta de na Mikel Arteta okase Gabriel Martinelli so ekasa se Gabriel Martinelli de no ma here.
Vini, Rodrigo, Rafinha, so many good players, so I can't complain. I need to be thank you for having those players alongside me. Yeah, I mean, we really believe in that we are going to achieve big things this season. We have an amazing group with really good players, so we trust in ourselves.
Because to start domestically and Europe must give you a hell of a lot of
was it Arsenal players no money up for titles. Na what kasa no yente Arteta.
Players do, and he's certainly a big player, and hopefully that's going to give him a big boost and confidence to generate many more moments like this, because that's the moments that sometimes define a season. No, it's not. That's what big players do, and he's certainly a big player, and hopefully that's going to give him a big boost and confidence to generate.
Na Arteta we Erling Haaland and Danny Murphy so akasa afa Erling Haaland.
Erling Haaland had a goal disallowed for offside in the build-up, nearly injured himself in the process there. But if Aston Villa can stop Erling Haaland and stop Manchester City, can other teams do that?
Well, they can. I mean, it's hard stopping him when he's playing so well, and looks, he did get in some good positions today. I think it will be a big help for him and Manchester City that Marmoush is back in the squad. Cherky's coming back from injury. 2 really good players who are...
Yemramo Serie A, Nemfa resource kakra emamo Italy, Urama me patro Napoli Inter Milan, Bomo Air 3-1. Kevin De Bruyne, Scott McTominay, and Zambo and Giza. The shot 3 goals to my Napoli, Abra, Hakan Chanoglu, and your back with my Inter, and what you Roma Lazio Juve. So a bomb 1-0 or more Antmiante and Urama so far at the results. Episode Udinese actually let your bomb air 3-2 and watch a Cremonese near Atalanta. A bomb 1-1 Abra Torino Chigenua. A bomb air 2-1 Fiorentina and Bologna ball 2-2. Now Uramo me patro Italy table no. They say Napoli Edikaim with 18 points. Sassuolo Roma at the second with patro 18 points. Now Roma Milan at the third with 17 points. Inter at the fourth with AM Patro 15 points and no idea down no. Now I got 2 though and I open you back your friend me Patro de Pero Diatuga was it on your problem no problem na ankasa or difficult moment and so I didn't like Cambiaso I got 2 though so I can sansem no they say no ma bebre ayaden so ajama Juve Boboko no more say and no problem na ankasa no and set my success Scudetto omo epetimi awini am biaye kama na urama ma menko France am fa resource emamo adesa Brestois etno PSG bom 3-0 Monaco echi Tulu ebon 1-0 Lens echi Marseille bon 2-1 and what you Roma Lille etno ma Metz and Patro Metz bom 6-1 on J aso ebon Laurent and Patro 2-0 na Roma France say and omo table ne PSG edika 20 points Lens that second with 19 points Marseille at that third with 18 points Lyon at that fourth with 18 points and no edge down no na me patro yemram eso ewo Bundesliga send a resource and echo Osbeck etrafie Emma RP Leipzig ebom 6-0 South of Frankfurt at St. Pauli ebon 2-0 Hamburg etra Emma Football 1-0 Hoffenheim actually heading on 3-1. Borussia Mönchengladbach etrama ba Munchen Beshan 3-0 and no result we told Ramo Germany table now say and also ba Munchen count 24 points. Leipzig at the second with 19 points. Stuttgart third with 18 points. Dortmund at the fourth with 17 points and also at the down and part of Memphis the pie. Ababonte adea ni nyina no se okọ ni IG page post to ababa wabia me pacho o she adie bi eye bikini onu nie no ko post na nkrofo se aba no she bikini or Salvador Beach and nkrofo eba no se sa page we football page o enya football onu any page o pe and what the 20 more years no man munchai na munya samse mununa mo kika Memphis the pie and at the sansa no pa Arsene Wenger as a classico na to genre no na a game between boys and men.
Yeah, it was a bit men against boys in some departments. For example, the defensive performance of Real Madrid was much stronger than the defensive performance of Barcelona, and up front Madrid looked always like
Papa Wenger no Brenner so a bash digital satellite Adarman no pay din somehow do pedam bash se upe decoder ebeche decoder utu akoton decoder business omo na omo ne multi choice for ya adwuma ya mo mutumi krata enti multi choice for say uno mu dila mo akoma nto ya se bukata sem azansem pianem na bash se babia obia oni kumase a o dada fe no o tun dosopa or the car at the Bebrel, Bakuna open with Jumam DSTV centers, restaurant for hotel for pub for batches of fene. No make installation man when your problem at the cross scratches basso, LMB remote dish. Then I say, Linan or Papa service in the camera so Kumase, so you Kumase, Urama and a Chako at Prepo Junction, O Kumasudrupe and Fakye Bim. Nanti kono be 2 minutes o junction akọ swami mayanka ana kotoko junction na ship mom ade bia fa de koda bia ukon wa upenya bi bosumi aso a obetua kaka no recharge o de ba ma decoder upenya program se ball awodo ahwe untua hwe eye bash digital satellite bash nie decoder nie fa no 0556287757 na ne bash ni kuma na daruma and no pending somehow do patamo ya the twajani see adum na about 3 p.m. The entire team ya besa betrasted the Fakye afternoon sports at the ababeta you don't be biase ya the twajani asi